Thank you for tuning in to the Emes Weekly with your host, Bradley Eggenberg. This week on the Emes Weekly, we're going to talk about the Parsha. The Parsha is Vayishlach. Vayishlach Yaakov Malachim. And Jacob sent messengers. But messengers are not the only thing that Jacob sent. You see, what Jacob also sent were killers, righteous killers. What we see in the Parsha is that Shechem, the son of Hamor the Hivite, that Shechem, he defiles, he violates Jacob's daughter, Dinah. And when her brothers, when Shimon and Levi find out, they not only slaughter Shechem, not only do they slaughter Shechem's father, Hamor, but they slaughter each and every male in that city. And we're forced now to ask ourselves, why? And some people try to explain it and say, well, they had to kill everyone so that there would be no one who can come back and take revenge. But you see, this explanation falls short because it doesn't address why it's righteous, why it's just. We know that every society anywhere on earth is commanded to observe 7 commandments, the 7 Noahidic commandments. And among those commandments is to establish a court system. The Parsha never speaks of an arrest. Nowhere in the Parsha does it say that then Shechem was arrested. It doesn't say he was indicted. It doesn't say he stood trial. It doesn't say he was ever punished. In other words, no court system was ever established. Well, let's fast forward to today. We know that the daughters and sons of Israel were violated in Gaza by Hamas. And what we also know is that Hamas never policed itself. It never policed its own members. We have never heard of an arrest by Hamas of any one of its members for having committed any of these crimes against the sons and daughters of Israel. As a matter of fact, we haven't even heard of a bona fide investigation by Hamas into any of these atrocities. And that is why today it is equally just and correct to kill, to slaughter each and every member of Hamas. And to those who would object to the European Union, to the United Nations, what we say is Hakazona Yaseh et Achotenu. Should our sister be treated as a whore? Thank you for tuning in to the Emes Weekly with your host, Bradley Eggenberg. Thank you, Toda Rabah, gracias, shukran, je vous remercie, and we'll see you next week on the Emes Weekly. Thank you.